My neighborhood, South Philadelphia, produced a lot of very important musical people. From my era, my generation, from Mario Lanza to Buddy Greco to Al Martino. Well, at this very young age of about 10 or 11 years old, I had heard that Al Martino was in the neighborhood, and they were giving him a party because he had the #1 record in the world, a song called Here in My Heart. And there was crowds of people around this row house in South Philadelphia that he was in and participating in the party. I squeezed through with my horn, and I knocked on the door, and I said, "Is Al Martino in there?" And they said, "Yeah." I said, "I'd like to play my trumpet for him." So the guy's name was Silvio from the neighborhood. He said, "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from the neighborhood here." He said, "Come on in." So the party was happening. They were eating and sausages and meatballs and this and wine and all this stuff, and I took out my horn. I took out my horn and put my mouthpiece in. I started to play. And it was like an old movie. They stopped. And I finished, and they applauded. And Al Martino said to this fellow, Silvio, "Who is this kid?" He said, "I don't know. He's from the neighborhood." So they came over to me. He said, "What's your name?" I said, "My name is Frank Avalon. That's my real name." He said, "Get his mother and father, ask them if we could take him to New York. I think he's just terrific. I'll have him audition for this agency," which was the top agency called GAC. He said, "Okay." Talked to my mom and dad. They drove me in, and I auditioned. I took out my horn, this agent, Jack Sobel was his name, and I took out my horn and I started to play. And after he applauded, he said, "I got a great idea. We handle Jackie Gleason. He's right up the street. He's got a penthouse at the Sheraton Hotel. Let's have the kid play for him." So I go with them, and I walk into this place, this beautiful penthouse, and the director was there, the writers were there, the producer was there. I take out my horn, and I start to play. Through the corner of my eye, I see Gleason on the second level on the balcony there. I finish the song. They applaud. Gleason says, "Write a show. I want him on in 2 weeks." And that's how I got my first shot.